Alright, hello everyone, this is Palermo180 back at it again, trying to wrap up Mega Man 4 today. Pretty short stream today. I'm trying to have a more specific schedule, but sometimes I have to make do with what I can, and this is a good time for me to wrap this game up, so I hope you don't mind. Not too sure if anyone's going to show up at this time, though. It's very unannounced. But, yeah, so anyhow, let's select Stage Select. I believe we left off right at the end of the 8 stages. Yep, we did. So pretty much just going to be doing the end stages for this stream, and that will probably wrap up Mega Man 4. Hopefully nice and easy. Hopefully no crazy deaths tonight. I do play better when there's no one in the chat, so that might help at least. We'll have to see. I like how they did this, though. So starting from Mega Man 4 onwards, well, I guess 3 as well, there's more stages than just... In Mega Man 3, you faced like harder levels, like 4 of the stages were harder, and you faced all 8 of the bosses for Mega Man 2 again. Mega Man 4 onwards, they don't do that, but there's extra stages. So basically, you face 3 or 4 stages with another Doctor, and then you face Dr. Wily after. Spoiler alert. It's not a huge spoiler, though, I promise. I like it, though. It makes the game... Because the games are pretty short, it makes it at least a little longer. But they did away with it, starting with Mega Man 7 onwards, though. Could have probably got out a sub-weapon there. Oh, wait, this is what I should have done. Yeah. Silly me. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, that enemy, if you go to the left onto the platform, it kind of like follows you, so it gives you enough room to come up and charge. I kind of forgot for a second there. And I believe I said this in the previous stream, classic Mega Man, they love to have enemies pop up over little things like this. So you always have to want to kind of expect that. There's one here too, yep. I think there's one there too, but we can jump over that guy. I believe you have to use charge shots to kill those guys. If you don't, I think like the skeleton corpse falls down and their head remains, and they eventually get back up. Oh, look at that! Oh wait, nope, you still do. I think Mega Man 5 they fixed that, where if you excuse me, I'm just gonna do a volume thing here. They fixed that where if you switch weapons on a ladder, it won't make you automatically fall. I couldn't remember which game fixes it. Mega Man 5 is. Come on. Here it looks like the balloons you want to use, well, sorry, stutter there. But you want to use the jet here and just kind of hold up. Better to go when that thing doesn't shrink. Me, I went without paying attention and got hit. Let's take this guy out. Not sure. Let me take a look how many lives and energy tanks I got. Okay. Can't remember which boss it is. That's what I was thinking. Oh, okay, this one. The little moth-looking guy. No, we're gonna start off with health refill. Nice cheap trick that I like to use. I think all it does though is shoot the ball like a projectile at you. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, so before the Dr. Wily stages, you don't start off right before the boss. I forgot about that. You start off about halfway through the level. That's okay. I just totally forgot about that. Apologize for the backtracking. Bad memory. And that's what I get for playing cheap. I usually don't need to play cheap in Mega Man, but I don't play as well streaming. I was having a conversation with someone the other day about that, how it's a lot harder than I thought to balance like talking and playing and talking with the chat if there's people here, so it's a learning experience. I really think though, if anyone asks me for advice, I'm new to this and I have a lot to learn. But I think it's one of those practice makes perfect type of thing. I think you get better the more you do it. one of the biggest reasons why I think I'm going to have to find a way to just get out there musically. I don't know if I mentioned this in the stream, so I'm a big music geek. I want to write an album beginning to end one day and record it. And I also want to perform at least once, do an open mic, but I have a huge stage fright, and I'm trying to work on it. I've been saying for years I'm going to do it, and haven't, so... But I do think it's just... I do have anxiety a bit, so that's the thing. It's, my mind's making it way worse than it will probably be. I think a lot of it is just getting out there and doing it, I really do. But for me, it's easier said than done. The other thing, too, is I'm not... Oh, wow, that was sloppy. Getting off to a strong start here. It's like the only thing you don't have to do. It's an easy boss, and I did it. But, like I said, I don't play as well when I stream. That wouldn't have happened. Not trying to sound cocky, but that wouldn't have happened if I wasn't streaming. But I was trying to tell a story. But yeah, so I'm not that good of a singer, so that's one thing I'm worried about. But I kind of want to do a singing and guitar playing, because the songs I wrote, I don't really know any singers, so I sing instead. And I don't know, it just wouldn't feel right if I didn't try it. And I don't know, it's something I know I have to do. I love it too much not to do it. But it's just hard for me, that's all. Even if I did a really easy song, something that I practiced 1,000 times and knew in the back of my head, just sometimes nerves can be your biggest, what's the word I'm looking for? Biggest challenge to overcome. Biggest obstacle. And in my case, that's the problem. Anyhow, so let's not die here. I usually don't even die once against this guy. There. You notice that whenever I say this all the time on the stream, but in case you've never seen my streams, when I don't talk a lot, it's just because I'm paying attention. Because, like, I died twice there out of stupidity. One of them I intentionally did, but it doesn't hurt to just be quiet and focus a little bit. Watching me die left and right is not fun. It's not fun to do, either. Alright. Probably have this done in 30 minutes if all goes well, maybe even less. Can't remember how long it takes. I do like how they made it so you go up the ladders faster in this game, though. I said that on the when I was playing this just on my previous stream, but I really do like it. So, for Steam, for PC, and I forgot, a couple consoles as well, you can actually get these games on what is called the Mega Man Legacy Collection. Which they play well. I'm actually not using it. I have it on Steam. I could have actually played those versions, but I prefer the emulator because it's easier for me to see the chat screen on Twitch. So that's why I'm playing just Dystopia instead. But one thing I wish, though, they did... I mean, I get what they were trying to do. They wanted it to play exactly like it is meant to be played, so that's why there's no additional changes or anything. But I still wish you had the option to skip cutscenes, like I mentioned earlier, the stages where, like, you know where stage you get the weapon? If you're a geek like me who's played this game 100 times, you get sick of those screens. But it's very minor, though. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, silly me. Oh, well. Could always just do... Actually, probably better do it with this. Aha! I could have made that jump easily. I just felt like getting lazy. Does the wire hurt? Actually, I don't think it does. I don't bother trying it. I could use filling up that balloon, actually, so... Look at that, I did find the use for the wire. Still don't really need it, though, because I could have used the rush coil. Like, I could have done this instead. So, yeah, it's really not that useful. Like I said before, those enemies right there, the one that fall into the spikes, try to kill it before it stays on screen for too long, or else it like charges at you and you can't hit it as easily. It helps if you kind of know where they are, of course, which I do. Do I need anything? I'll fill up the balloon some more, actually. And here we are, boss 2. Do I want to grab... Yeah, I don't even need it. Sometimes running out of lives is a good thing in these end stages, because... You see how, like, if you use up energy, like me with the balloon earlier, it continues in each stage. If you run out of lives, though, and just start over, you get a refill on everything, so it's not even really, like... It's not always a bad thing, to be honest. The only downside is you don't start off from the checkpoint, but... Yeah, that's about it. This is a pretty unique boss for Mega Man. You kind of slide under it like this. When it gets slow like this, you go inside it. And then you get on these platforms and shoot away at this. Its projectiles does hurt a bit, though, so I'm trying to avoid it, but still... I say this over and over, I'm a pretty reckless gamer, though. I'd still rather hit it as much as possible, especially since I'm at full health. I should be able to kill it before it kills me. So even though I'm trying to dodge it, I still care more about getting at least 3 hits on it. Yeah, okay. It'll be dead. Oh, actually, I probably could have finished it there. I didn't think I had time to get 4 hits. Humming the music, as always. I say this about a lot of the games I play, but Mega Man, the series really does have excellent music. The only Mega Man that had that like soundtrack I don't like love, but still don't mind, probably Mega Man 5. Of Mega Man 1 through Mega Man 6, just my personal opinion, Mega Man 5 is probably my least favorite, but I still like it. It's still a good game. There's nothing about it that really stands out to me, though. It does have a gravity stage, which is kind of cool, though. And there's one stage where you ride like a little, kind of like a jet ski. You see more of that stuff in Mega Man X, though, which I'll definitely play at some point. I just don't want to overdo Mega Man on my streams. That's why I kind of play games in between. Because I could probably play... I've said this before, but I could play all of them in like order if I really wanted to. I do that a lot when I'm not streaming, just because games are so short. When you really think about it, playing all the Mega Mans is like playing one Final Fantasy. Depending on which Final Fantasy. I wonder how Final Fantasy 15 was. I don't really play the modern Final Fantasies as much. I really miss turn-based RPGs. I really do. But just because it's more action-oriented, though, doesn't mean it's bad, so I don't know. It's one of those things I don't know. I'd have to give it a play. I might wait for the PC version, though. Might not be out till next year. Not even sure. But, okay, so these... way to take this out, you can just use the dust weapon. Nothing too much to say here, just an auto scroll to the right. Just be careful not to run into anything bad. Hey Jay, what's going on, man? Nice to see you. Appreciate it. I didn't think anyone was going to show up at this time. It's kind of a weird time for me, but yeah, thanks for stopping by. Just kind of wrapping up Mega Man 4, so... Are you a fan of the Mega Man games, by the way? Getting closer to the end of Mega Man 4. Yeah, I love this game too. It's funny, some people don't like Mega Man 4, but I'm a big fan of it. Oh, Yeah, Mega Man 2 is my favorite as well. It's probably in my top 10, to be honest, favorite games of all time. I did that game earlier. Yeah, I love that game. Let's see. I think the way I used to get this is I put the balloon up. Oh wait, no, like this, and I just push the slide button. Yeah, like that. That's how I got it. I gotta come up with a list of my top 10 favorite NES games, because Mega Man 2 would be on there, Castlevania would be on there, Legend of Zelda, Contra, Ninja Gaiden. Alright, so this enemy, what did I do? I think it dies after halfway through and another enemy comes up. I'm just sticking to charge attacks, yeah, and then it comes out here. I don't really mind getting hit by this enemy, I just don't want to fall into the spikes, because that's like an instant death. Yep. It's almost worth letting him just hit me. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to make sure the knockback doesn't hit me far enough away. One more shot and use the... Oh! There we go. But yeah, I hope you've been well, Jay. I know you said you've been pretty busy lately. So hopefully your schedule's gotten a little bit more flexible. Hopefully you had some time to yourself. Let's see, I think the Doctor Boss is coming up now. Yeah, yep. Love the music in these games, too. Oh, did you? Oh, nice, nice. So was it a gaming convention, Jay? Oh, anime. Oh, nice, nice. I need to get into more anime. I've only seen a few. So West Virginia. Okay, cool, cool. I have been to Virginia once. It was really fun. I've been to Virginia Beach. But, yeah, I was gonna say, though, yeah, I really need to watch more anime. Maybe you should recommend something to me after. I've only seen, let's see. I've seen Death Note. I've seen, Elfen Lied, I think it was called. I've seen... What was the name of that one? There was one that was like vampires, but they weren't called vampires. I think it was called, like, Shiki or something. Monster was pretty good. So that one. Cool. But, yeah. I have my best friend, like, will recommend some to me all the time, actually. I gotta get around to watching stuff. But, yeah, I've never been to a convention in my life. A gaming, anime, nothing. I really want to someday. So, Retro World Expo, I live in Massachusetts, and Retro World Expo was in Connecticut last week, was it? Or the week before. And I thought about going. I decided not to go. I didn't really have anyone to go with, but I want to go next year. I heard it's a lot of fun, so... And I play retro games a lot, so I'd probably like to see, like, what a lot of the stuff, you know, like, what a lot of people bring there, so that would be really cool. Oh, yeah, so I've heard a lot of good things about Soul Eater. Cowboy Bebop, I've only seen one episode, and the sad part is it was the finale. I just... Yeah, thanks, I appreciate it. So, yeah, so I know the main character dies in Cowboy Bebop, unfortunately, but I still might watch it, because I heard it was really good. What is that one? Oh, I'll tell you the name. I can't remember. There was one that my friend keeps recommending to me. He said it was kind of like Death Note, but it's like robots. I forgot what it was called. I don't know, he keeps telling me I need to watch it. I'll let you know after if I can remember the name. I might have to ask him again. Sailor Moon. I have seen Sailor Moon, actually. Sailor Moon's classic. I heard they brought it back. I don't know if that's true. I guess Dragon Ball counts as an anime, because I used to be a big fan when I was a kid. Dragon Ball Z. Use Dust. Okay, thanks. I couldn't remember. Oh yeah, that's definitely doing more. I do remember I think all he does is come down at you and then shoots the free projectiles. It does hurt, though, if he, hits you. Yeah, like that. He tried to. Yeah, okay, got him. Thanks, I couldn't remember his weakness. That's why I was using charge attacks. You know, another anime that people recommend to me is Ghost in the Shell, which I think is a movie and a TV show. Yeah, I know, isn't that true, Jay? Yeah, I love Mega Man, I play them all the time, but I do forget a couple of the weaknesses in a couple of games. I remember most of them. No. Yeah, yeah, Ghost in the Shell is good. I know a little bit about it. I know it's like a sci-fi and identity. It's kind of like what makes us unique. Kind of. I know it's like that's one of the themes. I haven't seen it, so it'd be cool to catch sometime. I know they released a movie. I heard it wasn't that good though, but I haven't seen it. So the live action one I think it came out earlier this year. Let's see. Oh, I think you just kind of. Oh, there we go. These guys, I think, are in every Mega Man game. Oh, was it? Okay. That's true. I try not to go too much by what people say. I try to watch a movie with an open mind, so... I probably will watch it sometime, actually. It would be cool to see more live-action film adaptations of animes if they're done well, though. That would be cool. Because there really are a lot of great stories. Whoa. Yeah, that was kind of a funny drop. Anyone new to Mega Man, these spikes can be very annoying. There's usually a spike drop, too. But I'm pretty used to Mega Man. This jump can be a little tough, but... if you play Mega Man enough, you kind of get the feel for it. They like to make you jump on the very edge, too. They love making you do that in a lot of jumps. Yeah, oh my god, yeah. You're right, Jay. I didn't see it, but I saw the preview of the Dragon Ball film they made years ago, and yeah, let's just say I decided not to see it. Yeah, it definitely has to be done well. Or else it's just kind of like, oh my god. Same thing with video game adaptations, too. Sadly, a lot of them have not been taken very seriously. Which is kind of a shame, because I think some of them would have been really good. This was kind of a cheap trick to avoid the spikes blocks here. And I'm pretty sure you can just jump. Yeah, just like that. I think there's an energy tank coming up, so that's good. Yeah, I think the energy tank's right here, yep. I think you face a giant one of these enemies. Oh, have you grown to like the Resident Evil films? I've only seen the first two. To be fair, the first one wasn't that bad, actually. I don't really remember the second that well, though. I saw it in theaters when it first came out, and that's the last I saw of it. I really should give it a chance again. Ring? Okay. Let's find out. If not, I'm pretty sure I can take him out with, charge shots. Actually, yeah, it's doing pretty good damage. Oh, gotta watch out for those guys. I think that's all he does. He jumps up and down. You have to, like, time when he jumps, or else he'll stun you, and then these guys come out. Yeah, okay. A lot of these old video games, you notice, Jay, it's always about learning the pattern. Learning the like, the rhythm and the attack pattern. Oh. There we go. Yeah, thanks for letting me know that. Although Mike Tyson and Punch-Out took me a very long time to beat, yeah, because what I found tough about Mike Tyson was that he changes a lot of his patterns, and the rhythm is like slightly different, like, I remember the first minute and a half of the round, you have to, like, he does all these different uppercuts. If you get hit once, you fall. I remember it took me like 5-6 hours straight to beat him. Yeah, I beat it just this year, Jay, earlier this year. I don't know why, I always made it to Mike Tyson, and I always lost, so I was like, damn it, I'm beating this game. And, yeah, it took a lot of practice, though. I can see why a lot of people wouldn't want to do it, to be honest. Ninja Gaiden's probably the toughest game I've beat. What other games have I beaten that are, like, tough? I want to beat Ghost and Goblin someday, but that's another game that's really tough. Oh, that was stupid. I should have used the balloon to get that. But, yeah. Oh, I'm still thinking of how many... Oh, wait, it's silly. I'm not even paying attention. Yeah. Oh, silly me. Castlevania, oh god, I streamed the first game, and death in that game is just, ooh. The only way I can beat him is, there's a kind of a trick. I don't know how familiar you are with it, Jay. There's like a trick where if you, go in the boss room with like a level 3 holy water, you can beat him without him, like, really doing anything. It's the only way I can beat him. He's a nightmare. Yeah, the holy water trick, that's the only way I beat the game. I can't beat him without it. He's a nightmare. Oh, god. And those like sickles, the sides are just... Yeah, it took me a bit of practice, Jay. I practiced... You know how I practiced a lot of these... Yeah, the boomerang's probably the next best trick. But you definitely need a sub-weapon to beat him. In my opinion. I know it can be done. He can be beaten without anything, but it is tough. I don't feel like ever putting into practice to do. Because I watched a YouTube video of someone doing it, and they said it took them forever. They're like, I wouldn't recommend anybody to try this. But, Castlevania 3, I haven't been able to... Alright, so, Castlevania 3 I tried beating with just Trevor, and I can't beat the Doppelganger. I can't do it with just Trevor. Yeah, so that's a game I'd love to... I've only beaten it with save states, I think, so... That's a game I'd love to go back and beat if I can. Love the Castlevania series, though. To glitch goblin, I should look that up. Honestly, I'm so frustrated that I would use that glitch. So. Oh wait, I don't really use this item. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, that's good to know. Thanks for letting me know, Jay. I appreciate it. Sorry if I'm not talking much there, just kind of making... I know this game very well, but it's easy to be sloppy. Yeah, you do... Alright, yeah, and, you know, another thing that makes it tough... I have beaten the game, but only with save states, so kind of cheaply. So I have faced the 3 forms of Dracula, but again, with save states. I haven't beat it normally. Sorry if I keep rubbing my nose, it's a little itchy. But, yeah, I was going to say about that real quick before I start this boss. What's interesting is, I'm such a geek that I know this stuff. The American version of Castlevania 3, I heard it's harder than the Japanese version. So, one thing that stinks is if you die with Dracula, I think it starts you, like, you don't start right before the boss, it starts you earlier in the American version. And there's something else that makes the American version harder, I forgot what. But, yeah, it's tough, though. Whew. Oh, oops. This boss isn't too tough, but you just gotta find the, like... It's kind of a small window of when you shoot the, charge shot here. Just charge shots? Alright, cool. Thanks for letting me know. Yep. He only has 2 attacks, just this, but it's just kind of fine. I feel like you have to aim a little bit lower than it looks. Let's see. Yeah, it's like, see, it kind of, to me it looks like that's lined up, but it's a little lower. Too low there. Oh no, it isn't too low. Yeah. Yep. Oh crap. Okay, I think we got it. Okay, there we go. Alright. Just had to find the right balance of when to, like, the right, like, line, the vision, line of sight to when to shoot. How about you, Jay? Just curious, do you stream at all, Jay? I'll totally watch you if you ever do. I'm still trying to get good at, like, talking and playing and reading at the same time. Because what happens a lot is I usually play way worse when I'm chatting. On no camera, yeah. To be honest, if I do this more often, I really should get a boss rush time. That's right. I do remember the weaknesses of the bosses in this game, so that's good. Oh, oops, forgot to switch back to the, yeah, ooh. I think it's coming right up here, yep. Alright, let's do it. Wow, almost done the game, Jay. Look at that. Unfortunately, this will be a short stream. I'm probably going to wrap up after this, after I finish this, but I'll probably come back Monday night. I feel like I have to play a Halloween game. I don't know what yet, though. We're okay, yeah, so this guy's weak to die, man. I usually slide a bit, because I find him to show up. He sometimes will show up right where you are. I like... One problem with me, though, I play Mega Man a little reckless. If I know I can take an enemy out, I don't really care if I get hit a lot, as long as I take... Probably not a good idea, but I do that a lot. This guy's weak to Toadman. He can be annoying, though, because, he can freeze you with his Brightman ability, and he does a lot of damage if he like walks into you. Like right there, he freezes me. Yeah, you don't want him to do what he just did there to me. Let's hope he doesn't. I do not want him to jump into me. Yeah, he's gonna. That's what happens if he It was my own fault. I shouldn't have let him freeze me where I was. You want him to hit you with a projectile. But you know what? I'm sure I can take him down. I have energy tanks anyway. Yeah, he did give me a good pattern. You're right. He likes to go underground a lot. Kind of lucked out. I'll just take him out with charge shots. It does so much damage when he does that. Ugh. Okay, there. See, that's what I would prefer, him to hit me with the projectile. I got him. I think the rest of the bosses aren't too bad, if I can remember. Yeah, he's weak to dust, man. I know at Mega Man 4, for some reason it's only this Mega Man. It takes a long time for the enemy health to fill up. Not a big deal, though. There we go. can't remember. I think it's the underwater one next. Yep. This guy again. You don't want the enemies to to touch you because they do more damage than if they like shoot something at you. So I try to like put the skull like I try to give myself enough room so I won't like accidentally hit into him. Yeah, he does. He really hurts. This boss, when I first played Mega Man 4, the one here, I had a tough time with him, even with his weakness, because he does a lot of damage if he charges into you. This guy, he's weak to the drill, but there's an easy way to beat him. You can just do this. Slide, shoot. Don't charge, though. Just slide and shoot like this. Yeah, his stage use is awesome. Love it. I like the Pharaohman stage, too. It's pretty cool. I was saying earlier how much I love the music in the Mega Man games. It's one of my favorite series, though. Maybe I'm a little biased, but... You can probably hear me tapping the button a lot. I apologize. But, yeah. It really is. I miss Mega Man, to be honest with you. It's funny because, like, some people would probably say that they were releasing too many Mega Mans during this period. But looking back, I'm happy they did because now there's like no more Mega Man, you know? So, in a way, it kind of worked out. Sadly, Mega Man, I think I have played it. Yep. I love 9 and 10. I'd love to stream it sometime on here. I love both of them. I've played every Mega Man except for 8. I haven't really played 8. But I've played 1 through 10, and I like all of them. Except for 8. This guy's weak to Brightman. Oh, I didn't mean to use it. It's better to use this when he's slower. Let's see if I can wait. Yeah. Oh well. We should still be able to take him out. I like the X series too. I've played only the early ones though. I played X1, X2, X3, and was there any more? Oh, I did play X4. Forgot about X4. Haven't played any past that though. So this guy's weak to Pharaohman. I don't want to use up all of it though, because we have to have Pharaohman to beat the last boss. Fortunately, we should still have plenty. Oops. There we go. Yeah, we have plenty. Which one's left? Oh, we'll find out. Oh wait, none of them are left. Silly me. I thought there was one left. Alright. So the first form of this, I believe you can just use... Yeah, it's really easy. If you stand right here, it doesn't even hurt you. And just jump up and use charge shots. It might be weak to something. Yeah, the drill, I'm gonna save the drill. I'll show you why in a second, Jay. For the second form, in case if I miss and use up ammo. Yeah, for next phase, yep. Thanks for letting me know, though. I do remember, though, fortunately. Yep, this one. Oh, is it? Alright, cool. Thanks for letting me know. So, yeah, here, the trick is, though, you have to push... So you have to push the attack button to, Exactly, yep. I've gotten the timing pretty good so far. Oh, that went well. You have to push it to attack, and then push it again to explode. You have to do it before it reaches, though. You have to get the timing right, like Jay was saying in the chat. That actually went really well. I didn't even need an energy tank, though. So, good news. I've been scratching my hair. I don't know why. It feels a little itchy, so sorry if that looks funny, seeing me do that. But, alright, just about done. Okay. Oh wait, that's actually useful. I don't think I need it, but the music here is really cool. It's only like a 20-second loop, but I like it. There we go. Oh wow, that was 2 hits right there. Perfect. Yeah, you can do that if you have to. Yep, I got lucky. I feel like they don't usually drop a big There we go. Oh wow, that went really quickly. I didn't even get to explain what I did. Alright, so that's Mega Man 4. Sweet. I plan on playing pretty much every Mega Man at some point, Jay. I've just been spreading it out so it's not like overkill. Yeah, so that will probably be it for me today. I just wanted to finish this game off because I started it a couple days ago. I'm not sure. I kind of feel like playing like a Resident Evil or Silent Hill or something. Something like more like... Or another Castlevania, I'm not sure. But, yeah, I didn't even get a chance to explain what I did there. So that boss, I'll explain it now before I close out the game. So that boss is only weak to the Pharaoh Man. He appears randomly throughout the... Yeah, I know, as long as it's not Resident Evil 6. Don't worry, it's not Resident Evil 6. Probably Resident Evil 2 or Resident Evil 4. Those are my favorites. But I like them all except for 6. Silent Hill, I like 1 through 4. And that was it. Castlevania, I like almost all of them. Well, all the old, like... The traditional ones and the Metroidvania ones. But yeah, so what I did was, just in case anyone sees this, you can only use Pharaoh Man to hurt him, but if you notice when you're charging it, there's like a giant ball above you. That will hurt Dr. Wily, even if you touch him with that. So I was trying to touch him with that and shoot it, so I hit him twice. And I managed to get him really well, because sometimes he appears below you and you can't really hit him. But yeah, I lucked out, so... That went really well. But, yep, so... That's Mega Man 4. I feel like I gotta play a Sega game at some point. Not sure why yet. Oh, I love the... I don't know, have you ever played the Castlevania Bloodlines for Sega? I love that game. I'm not as good at Sega games. I like Sega Genesis a lot, but I'm not as good at Sega games as I am Nintendo games. Because I didn't have one growing up. Yeah, it's excellent, huh? Like, Contra Hard Corps, I'm terrible at that game. Oh my god, I don't even think I've got past, like, the first stage. Yeah, though, it would be nice to get better at some of those games. I usually cut the credits, but I might let it run, why not? Yeah, I wasn't gonna... Yeah, Gunstar Heroes. I'm not good at that game either. I like it. It's funny because Allie seems pretty good at it. You know, Allie Flanagan, of course, because I know she played it for like a YouTube video, and she grew up playing Sega. But yeah, I'm not that good at the game. That's another game I only beat with save states. I haven't beat it normally. And that's the thing about playing games I'm not good, like, I don't know well on stream. I don't know if it'll be exciting to watch me die over and over again. I might have to practice in the first. You know what series of games I like that some people might not know is the Shinobi games. I like those games are pretty hard as well, but I do like them on the Sega. There's like Revenge of Shinobi. Let's see, I think Master of Shinobi. I think it was called something Shinobi 3. Like I forgot what it was called. And then there was like Shadow Dancer. Yeah, she did 200 times in color. That's true. That was a fun game too. I played that recently. You know what's funny about Allie though? She did better than me on some of the bosses in that game though. So I guess I can't bash her too much. You know what's pretty exciting, Jay, is I still don't know for... Yeah, I did. It did, yeah. It was funny. I don't know if you noticed, I was trying to help her in Cave Story a lot because I'm like obsessed with Cave Story. I've played the game like 100 times, so I knew the game well, so I was trying to help her throughout the game. But I give her credit. She still beat it, though. I give her credit. So, yeah, you did notice, yeah. I don't know why I'm obsessed with that game. I just love it. I think it's because I like Metroidvanias. Like, you know how I tried to speedrun Super Metroid, and I love Symphony of the Night. I just like those types of games. Um, but yeah, I know. I do let it. I do rub her. I do rub it in how she let Curly die occasionally. Instead of being nice and supportive, I like to tease her. She's actually really cool. She shows up a lot on my streams, which is really nice of her, because she has a lot of gaming friends. So I really appreciate it. I appreciate you showing up too. You two show up the most, and my best friend, he shows up a bit too. But yeah. You know what's really cool, Jay, before I go, is I don't know for certain yet, but I'm taking a vacation next year. I might actually be visiting Australia, which would be really cool. I've never left the country before. If I go, I gotta let Allie know I'll be there. I've never met her in person. She seems really cool. So I don't know if you've met her or not, but I don't know. I'm still hoping to go, though, just because I've always wanted to visit Australia even before I met her. So I don't know yet, though. I have a lot to look into. Yeah, I know. I'd love to meet her. I'd love to meet her. I'm gonna tell her that. I haven't told her yet. Yeah, you haven't met her. Yeah, I heard. I know she seems like such a sweetheart. Yeah, I still don't know yet though, because I've told myself I want to go on a vacation out of this country next year, and I've been thinking about Australia for a few reasons. But yeah, I'll have to keep you. I have to keep you updated. I gotta let her know too. I'm still too early to say, but that'd be really cool. But yeah, so I might wrap up here if you don't mind, though. And thank you for stopping by as always, Jay. I appreciate it. And I try to stream the opposite nights of when Allie streams because I watch her streams. So where I live, she streams Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday night. So I stream Monday night, Wednesday night, and Friday night usually. So tonight I didn't stream yesterday though, so I decided to finish this game tonight. So yeah, I appreciate it as always, Jay. You seem like a really cool guy, and yeah, it's yeah, I just really appreciate it. I know I keep saying that, but I do. So, yeah, I know she. You know what's crazy, Jay? I think I'm the same time as you, right? We're both. I live in Massachusetts, Virginia, so we're both East Coast. So it's 6:42 p.m. where I live, and yeah, it's late. It's usually 10:30 p.m. and it goes all the way till 2 a.m. So even I can't always catch it. Oh, Central. So it might be even later for you then. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to catch her. Oh, you work morning too? I actually used to work overnight, so I have a bad habit of staying up late. That's the only reason why I can catch her, but it's pretty late. So. But yeah, so I'll be back, and yeah, thanks as always, Jay, and yeah, I hope you have a great night, man. Yeah, I hope you have a great weekend, actually. So yeah, take it easy. And if anyone else catches this, thank you. Appreciate it as always. Have a good one.